Okay, this next video, I wanna talk about the feelings we have. Sorry, I'm smoking. You see, not marijuana. It's just cigarettes. It's a shack. It's tobacco. So I wanna tell something about people copying people. Um, the problem is not the problem, but it's a situation I see a lot of time. I'm very objective. I analyze a lot and I see things a lot. And sometimes I see things, I keep quiet and everything, but sometimes you need to bring it outside and see what people think about it. So other people opinion. So yeah, let me see. People copying people. I'm not talking only emotions. I'm talking of body, of things. Sometimes you're thinking something and other people do it. So yeah, it's very strange. It's very, very strange. Um, when people do things to let me see. When people do things that you wanna do, like for example, let me think something. I say like example, I wanna go to America again after how much years? Let me see. Two is not one is 90, one is 90, and let me see. Like I went there in 1989. I went there. I was 8 years, and I just want to see the place again. But this time, I don't want to see Florida or Miami anymore. I want to see New York. Yeah, I want to see New York because I when I went there, I was a child, so I can't remember much. I just remember Disney World, and I just want to go again, just before I close my eyes forever. So I was thinking about that, and I think, um, yeah. So I went. I say to myself, maybe 1 year long. I say I'm gonna go to America, and my brother went, my nephew went. So you see, so I think by myself, what is that? It's a paradox. It's a matrix. I don't know. It's very strange that. So I thinking something and somebody do it. I say I wanted to Greece and my niece went to Greece. So you see, I like it very strange. I like it very strange because um I that's why I'm saying this. I want to go to America maybe for the last time I'm traveling. I don't know. Mm, I'm no, I'm very happy about that too. So yeah, I just want to see what this do. But anyways, I'm talking about the copying of people and the copying of emotions and copying of allergies, everything of way of living and job choices and let me see what more. Oh yeah, and money making, just copying and so yeah, it's very it's no it's hurtful, but it's very irritating that I think we are all unique in our kind, but I think maybe because God made us in this image that we copy each other. I think that is happening. So um, I think because we are made in God's image, we are copying because we all a part of God. So it means we can synchronize our thoughts to each other. We can synchronize our way of living to each other. So it means We can be so powerful in our minds that we can control people if we want to. And that's mean you're then a high level of thinking. So, but I don't want to sit in that situation. I pray to God, I just no. Because when you do something wrong, people come to you. When you do something right, people come to you because they want more. And that's people ways. We are, how you say that, we are people who, when we have something wrong, we blame each other. And we have something right, we come for more advice. And that's the problem. When you can control your mind and your thoughts, it's difficult to do something for yourself because you need to walk like you say that, yeah, a backpack. So you need to walk with this person here in your thought and that person in your thought and this person in your thought. You do never gonna have peace in your life. And my name means peace. So yeah, it's very strange. It's something I don't want nobody to have also. Yeah, baka may have disorder now. Um, that copying of people is very irritating because sometimes you wish for something and some person do it. For example, I wanna dye when I came here. I wanna dye my hair purple. I went to the city and I see a woman with purple hair. I say, oh, she was sitting in the barber shop. She was doing her hair purple. I say, okay. I think maybe it's just a coincidence. But later on, I came home. I went to the shop. I went to the pharmacy. I say, you know what? I'm gonna do my hair orange. I came home. I see nobody do the hair orange. I say, wait, I'm happy. But when I put it on my head, I feel warmed. Oh, warmed, very warm. I don't know what is that. My head is in the oven. I don't know, but I don't like it at all. So it's very strange when you do want to do things and people copy you of do things before you. It's very strange. It's very strange. I think it's a coincidence, or people are reading some people's mind and then putting some things in other people's mind. Because I thought also I want to camp somewhere in Curacao. I want to camp somewhere, and my sister-in-law went to camping. I thought I want to go to the spa. My niece went to spa. So you see, it's irritating, but sometimes I laugh about it. But I think sometimes people put things in other people's minds. And I think there are walking among us people who are spiritually high. And I don't talk about drugs. I'm talking about spiritually high and who are manipulating people's minds. I think that for sure. And I don't believe there are good people in this world. We all bad people. We have the image of God. We are built in the image of God. We are born in the image of God. But right on the way, we just lost it. We lost the beautiful things God put in us. Everyone do that. Everyone, the whole world do that. And that's why you have war. That's why you have killing children. You have raping, everything, every bad thing in the world. That's why you have it. Everything. Because in this world, nobody is a saint. Nobody. Even the children. And the Bible says we born with sin. So I don't think people I don't think people, you know what, the problem is also why they copy, because always is about money. Always is about money and money and money and money and money. And they only just copy in words, they copy in body, in lifestyle, they copy in numbers, they copy in everything. And sometimes I hear even words and talks in my head. I know. I hear that every time. People say you do this, you do that, but you know what? I don't believe that the person that a real person are. I believe also the devil exists, and I think he used people because God sent him to the earth, so he's on this earth. That's why I don't believe in religion. I look up every time. Like she sings Lauren Daigle, look up, child. Yeah, because I look up. I don't look nothing here on earth because everything here on earth is the devil ways. Nothing on this world is God's ways. God control it, but nothing in this world, no. The devil use people as puppet. God have control on it. He knows what's happening. That's why sometimes he breaks down and he blesses people. But it doesn't mean he's on earth because he says in the Bible, I think it's Marcus of Matthews, one of the two, when he was the passage of the cross, and when he was resurrected, he went 3 days down in hell. When he came up, he was a Passover. He gave a tongue of fire on the heads of the persons. And you know what that means? That means he bring the fire from hell to up. So that's why I use the Bible as motivation, but I don't believe a lot in the Bible. You know why? Because if God have a fire and Lucifer have a fire, how do you know as a person, as a believer, how you know as a believer which fire is from God? How do you know that? You don't know that. You don't know which fire is from God. And we have three fires. We have the cremation fire, we have the hell fire, and we have God fire. So which one is the real fire? How do you know that? You don't know. You don't know. I have once experienced doesn't was in the church. I experienced that in my house in Watermanstraat. Yeah, when I was alone. I was reading at night, late at night. I was reading, like my niece said, dirty books. Yes, I was reading that. No, I was reading that. So the mind is manipulating, you know that? The demon do a lot of things in your head, a lot. But you know what? It's not gonna get me a he of she of whatever he is. It is it's not gonna bring me down. It's never gonna bring me down because I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of nothing. I was used to afraid to die, but not now. No, I'm not afraid to that. If I need to die, I die. But I die and I believe I die honestly because I talk a lot of honest in my life. More honesty than lies. Okay, so people copying people and everything. But I think also that mm, how do you know the fire of God? How do you know that? Oh yeah, I've experienced in Watermanstraat. I experienced. I was reading a dirty book, like my niece say, and you know what I feel? I feel an emotion I never felt before. A love. I don't know. I feel a lot of love. I start to cry. I never know it's not him. I'm started crying. For real. I never in my life made that. And I was reading. I don't had it at the time. I didn't had a light because I had behind electrical bills. I start to cry in that house. I never felt that before. That love, and I believe in my mind to say me this is the love of God. I never in my life felt that love. And I think if I tell somebody about this, they're gonna be jealous because they never felt it. I never felt it. I felt it once. Then I never felt it before. That's I then I believe I say, I close my eyes, I say, God, I know I don't live your life you wanted. So I beg you for forgiveness. But you know how I am and how imperfect I am. So I don't believe that people can bring the fire of God in this world. They can't, because otherwise we all gonna die. We all gonna die. The whole world is gonna burn out. That's why I'm telling everyone in this world. Sometimes people talk to me, I'm talking good, bad. You know what funny is about it? Every time I talk something, I didn't think nothing. Every time I talk to somebody, I didn't think nothing. And now, late nowadays, when I talk to somebody, I just close my heart to. So I think that situation was happened to me, make me like this, because I feel the real love, and I don't believe the love in this world is compared to that love. No, no. So I want to talk something else. Everyone tell me I need to stop smoking. I smoke what I no serious. I wanna smoke what I want, not what I want. I wanna smoke as long as I want. When God tells me, you know what, Iran, you need to quit, I'm gonna quit. But God need to give me that sign, not people. People can say it, but there can be two ways, because I have no discernment about that yet. I have no discernment when people talk to me, they are godly words or demon words. Because demon and God is in the tongue. So I don't care how people think. You know what? I live my life. I don't care. I don't put gun on people's head. They need to follow me, because I don't want to control. There are some people in this world I know they want to control, and they like to control people. They like it. But you know what? One day you're gonna meet your karma way. Yeah, for sure. When you do something in this earth, I believe strongly in that. Karma exists, but it doesn't mean I need to live careful. Mistakes we all gonna make. We all gonna make. And it's never gonna change also. It's never gonna change. But if you don't realize you have making mistakes and you're still thinking you're doing good, that's the problem. Because love comes from inside, and it comes from the way you do, not the way you say it. Because words you can say all you want, but in the tongue, and God is God and also demon. That's why some people cut their tongue in the middle. It's not for nothing, because they know they are one side good, one side bad. I hope I see maybe a happy life when I'm old. I don't know if I can become old. I don't know. I hope I become very old. So maybe I can talk to little children about bad things and good things. So, because you know what? Sometimes people they judge you too fast. People ignore me. People didn't talk to me. Sometimes I talk, people don't listen. People criticize me, everything. But sometimes the people you criticize and everything, maybe they are wiser than you know? And sometimes the life lessons, maybe you have also life lessons, but sometimes the people who you who you look down on it are the people who the most know about life lessons. So yeah, I hope someday people see my videos and understand that the world, the way I see it, is not good, and it's not gonna be good. Also, it's not gonna be good, and I don't think it's gonna be a rapture on this world. I believe that all souls in this world belong to God. All souls. I know for sure the heaven. I feel it. The heaven is empty. I think all souls belong to God, and I think the Bible, most of it, is right to scare people, to put people in a military mode. You understand? So I believe that there are some scriptures in the Bible that motivate people. I know for sure. But I don't believe, when I don't see a people do things to write something, I don't believe that all came from God, because the devil was on earth. You understand? So it can be also that, because nobody knows the voice of God. Nobody knows it. Nobody. Nobody knows the feeling of God. I feel it once, but it's a lot of love. So I hope, yeah, because in the Bible says the demon is empty. So I don't think this feelings is from him. So I hope in my heart, I hope in my heart that some people just look up and pray to God in the heavens and nothing on earth. Because everything on earth is the way the devil make it. So you can trip in every corner you turn. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you motivate, inspire some people to do things. Maybe you don't know. Inspiration is for a lot of people. It's good your inspiration is reaching a lot of people, even when you don't know. But it doesn't mean people need to use it against you, because sometimes your inspiration is just an inspiration. You don't want nothing back from it. But for people, some people are so greedy and so manipulating that they think you want something back. But sometimes maybe you are just an inspiration in this world. And you just need to accept that and let people be what they want to be. And what they say, they want to say. They call me a lot of names. Who curd it? Okay, I'm giving the truth. I was a prostitute. But I never point fingers to other people. Never. So I'm not better than everyone. I've been through a lot of men. So yeah, you can call me a hooker. And I know out there are women more worse than me, more worse than me. But I don't judge them, because you don't know the life story. When people do you bad and wrong, you go the wrong way. That's life. But people don't need to look down on you, because nobody is higher than body. Maybe in money, the only thing that matters in life is money. Status is just a label. It's something people worship, but it's not mean nothing. Let me tell you something very very funny about this. When you put when you put the words and the deeds and everything, you put it in your mind, you idolize it, it become worthy. You give it value, and there you get a demon. You know why? Because you idolize it, something is not good, it's not real. Money is not real. Money is not real. But people idolize it because you need it in your way of life. Everything in this world you need to pay. That's why they build money, so they can control people. So you get out from one slavery to other slavery. That's why people are like that. That's why they fighting, they war for money, nothing else, nothing more. For money and oil is money. So you see, that's the problem with the people in this world. They want to walk on people's head to get their own ways up. And that's not the way of life. That's not the way of life. You don't need to treat me different because I have the different skin color than you. You're not more than me. I'm not more than you. If you respect me, I respect you. But if you don't respect me, I'm done. I'm gonna give you respect, but I'm done with you. Some people come with a lot of garbage in your life. You need to deal with it, and sometimes you need just let it go and let what happens happens. And you know what funny is about this? That sometimes I have baggages of exes that I even loved or I even like sometimes. But you know what funny is? They look only my bad side. But they don't look how much they smooch on my body for a long time. I don't hate men, but I just fall in love with a lot of Batmans in my life. Batmans. No, I don't mean Batman from Batman and Robin. I mean just Batman. I don't say they're dirty, but Batman. They do dirty tricks. You know, if you're respecting a woman in this world, and I'm telling about all women, it doesn't matter the past and what they did. You respect your mother also. It doesn't matter your mother died. If you don't respect your woman in this world, you don't respect your mother. And let me tell you, the God Almighty up there, if Jesus was born indeed, means his mother is important to him. So let me tell you something. I don't think Jesus is gonna come again like rapture and things. I think Jesus is gonna born. No, Jesus is gonna born in this world. And God knows already the name of the woman who's gonna get that baby. So it doesn't matter how much demons you put in this world. Doesn't matter how much witchcraft you put. If something is not for you, it's not for you. So you need to let it go and be in peace and let people live their own life. Okay. Have a nice night. I'm gonna smoke my last cigarette and I'm going to bed. Bye bye.